The Audacity of She. Incisive conversations with women who are challenging the status quo to create wildly fulfilling lives. Plus, practical information you can apply to your life right now. Hi, my name is Dana Cherie, and this is The Audacity of She. Thanks so much for tuning in. In this short episode, I'm going to share with you my vision for The Audacity of She, how it came to be, where I think we might be going with it, and how you can join in if you feel inclined. So let's just start right at the top. The Audacity of She is a name that came to me in the middle of 2016. I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but it just sort of popped into my head and I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. That's really great. I had no idea how I would apply it to my life, but it had a lot of meaning, so I just kept it really close. By the end of 2016, I noticed that I was having these incredible conversations with women who inspire me so much. And I'd always think kind of just jokingly, oh, I should be recording this. And after so many times of saying I should be recording this, finally a light bulb went off in my head that I should just start recording them. So in December 2016, I shared with my accountability partner that I was going to start a podcast. At that time, I had no idea how I would bring this vision to life because I knew nothing about recording audio and I knew nothing about anything that goes with producing a podcast. But it was really exciting for me, so I knew I would just have to take it on. In early 2017, I started having conversations with the women who have inspired the show, and I was really surprised when almost every single one was really excited and honored to come on the show and share her story or perspective or expertise. So just getting that response and having the women who I admire so much really get excited about the show, I knew we were onto something. So we started having the conversations, and now flash forward, and the show is here, and I am so honored and so excited that you're even listening right now, because it's kind of like a dream come true for me, if that's not too cheesy. It's a little cheesy, but we're just going to roll with it. So here's what I see for the show. These conversations with the women who inspire me so much. I want to pull back the curtain, peel back a couple layers, and talk about what it really takes to create your favorite life and what it means to have the audacity to step into that biggest vision for yourself. So we'll talk about the science of making leaps and navigating life's ebbs and flows and how to make it through challenges in your life and just everything that it takes to keep reaching higher and keep living a more fulfilled day to day. When you look behind the curtain at these women who are doing these amazing things, you'll see that it's not that you get to that next level because you're fearless. Fearless isn't the result of having no fear. It's the result of moving through the fear, even though it's there. So I'm really excited to dive into that because I've had several friends who I've watched really settle in life and have these big visions that they don't implement. And having worked in hospice for a couple of years, I had an opportunity to see what that life half lived looks like at the end of one's life, and it's really sad. I've made a commitment to myself that I won't do that, and I'm just really passionate about sharing the science behind creating a really inspiring life with others. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I think the shows will be anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. If it's me riffing like this, probably just a few minutes, but I like to talk, so we'll see where that goes. If you want to join in on any of the conversations, there's so much good stuff that we can keep talking about after the show, and I constantly have ideas that I wish I would have brought into the conversations. So we'll have so much more going on in the Facebook community. You can join that by going to theaudacityofshe.com/Facebook. Again, that's theaudacityofshe.com/Facebook. I am really honored to get going with the show and really happy that you're here. Thanks for joining me.